I'm gonna check out this Canik TP9. Alright, well, we're at a different location now because we never ended up getting to film this when we had it out at the gun range. The film I do have from there is actually my first shots with it, so you doing double first? That's that one that was stuck, huh?
Yeah, I like that sight.
Hey, all those misses were real close to being hits. But here it is a couple weeks later, and we're out here to test it out today. So the reason I didn't get to record the video is because there was so much gunfire going off, and when other people were shooting right next to us like that, I don't know why, but my camera, like when a loud sound goes off, it kind of like mutes the speaker, so then you guys can't hear me talking. So I didn't have any other choice but to continue this today. But anyways, this is a Canik TP9 with the double action trigger. You can get them double action or single action, and I believe it's pretty much the same thing, other than, and this is double and single, okay? So I don't want you to think it's just double action only, but the regular one just has a standard single action trigger like any other, you know, center fire pistol. But this, the double action offering gives you double action and single for, you know, purposes of carrying one in the chamber or what have you. So the trigger system on this is really alien to me because I've never shot anything like this. So like I said, you obviously have double action if you want. So right there's the double action. Obviously it's going to be a long heavy pull because it's double action. I'm pulling it slow, but it's pretty smooth. Honestly, it's not like the smoothest, but it's not like super gritty or anything. It's also not that heavy. Okay, so I'm not sure on the weight on that, but I don't know, maybe 8 pounds. It's not too heavy at all. I've definitely had way heavier double action triggers. So then in single action, it does this weird stage thing. You might hear the click. So right there's the click. So now it stops there, okay? So it's all the way up here, and then you feel a little click there. But it's still not staged, because you still got to come back here to stage the trigger. So I don't know, it's like some mechanism for the double action trigger or whatever. I don't really know, but it goes all the way, it clicks, it stays there. There's your take up then at that point. Okay, there's the take up, and then it breaks all the way back. No real play to speak of. Go ahead. Maybe if I hold it stronger. There we go. But then the reset is like instant, okay? Right there's the reset. That's it. What was that, like a 2 millimeters maybe, roughly? So again, it's real alien to me. I know some pistols have real short resets like that, and it's desirable to a lot of people because it's a whole lot less flinging lead on rapid fire if you can train yourself to use that. Because instead of having to come all the way out here like a lot of pistols to reset the trigger, you know, it's only like 2 millimeters, so you can sit there and just flick your finger a little bit like that, and it's going bang, 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 instead of having to go like this to make sure you get reset. So when I remember that, it does help me shoot a little faster. In that first clip that I was shooting at the other range, about halfway through I remembered that and started utilizing that, and I believe started shooting a little faster. So that's definitely something that'll take me a while to get used to, because I've not, like I said, it's really alien to me because it's the first trigger I've had like this. But I could definitely see where if you train for it, it could definitely be an advantage having a 2 millimeter reset after each shot. Just like that. So obviously ours has this bronzish type finish on it. I don't believe it's actually Cerakote. I can't remember the term for it. If I can find it, I'll add it to the video here. I believe it's basically like Cerakote, but I don't believe it's actually Cerakote. It's a different type of finish, but it's the same basic idea. The back straps here are, you can switch them out, and it works kind of like a Waller. You punch the little pin out there and then pop it out, and you put your other one in and then put your pin back in. So you do have the option of changing the grip. You've probably already seen the sight picture. That's another thing that's unique about it. It has kind of interesting sights on it. So it comes with 2 mags. It's 18+1 capacity. It comes with a little tool to punch those pins out. Mag assist. And you lock there. And if I already say 18+1 capacity. To take it down, it's actually really easy to take it down. Pull the trigger, depending on whether you had it in single or not, to press those tabs down on both sides simultaneously like I just did, and then the slide comes off, and then obviously you can pop your barrel and spring out. That's it. Probably the quickest I've ever broke down a pistol, honestly. So I know prices are all over the place right now with the ammo shortage and the riots and COVID and all that crap here in 2021. But us, we get a pretty good deal on stuff in Ohio. They don't really mark up the prices on pistols and stuff, at least not right now. So we got this for $400. So if you're paying more than $400 for it, yeah, you're paying too much. So obviously you got your tack rail here for light, laser, whatever. And I do believe that this
mag release
is ambi switchable. I think you can switch sides if you want. And then other than that, you got your slide release there. And I believe that's about all the features of the pistol. So let's get to shooting it. Striker fired, obviously.
I was like, when am I gonna start missing? See the tree branch back there?
yeah.
That was kind of fun going back and forth. Oh, I need my ears. Can't hit those little ones. think he's actually shooting a little low. I started aiming to the top and it's hitting it. Try a few more then. Things like, at least the way it's set right now, I don't know if the elevation is adjustable or not. I think it's just drift, but it's pretty much center hold, if not a tad low. Also, these mags, they show you how many rounds is in it. These little ones here, they're about, they're little 4-inchers, about 20 yards out there. If I knew exactly where to hold it, I'd probably be hitting them, but I wasn't quite sure where I was hitting because just going in the grass back there. Well, I wasted enough ammo for the day, given the circumstances. That's going to about wrap her up. As far as shooting experience goes, like I said, if you get used to that trigger, you can use it to your advantage. It's a little more floppy than some guns, like say a Glock 17. This slides a little heavier than something like that, so it's got a little more muzzle flip because of that weight going back and forth. If you get a good grip on it, it's not an issue at all. But if you slack off on your grip and you're too loose with your grip, you're definitely going to notice that this one comes back a little more than comparable 9mm. And it's just because that slides a little heavier than most. But if you give it a good grip like you should, it's not really an issue nor noticeable. But overall, I really like the pistol. It's pretty high capacity for the size. I would say this is, I don't have my Glock with me, but this is a little smaller than the Glock 17. Obviously, it's full capacity, and I wouldn't call it a full size, though. It's probably like a mid-size. 17 is a little longer, I believe. But so just for a size comparison, that's what you're looking at there. But still real good capacity, 18 plus 1 for its size. 100% reliable. I mean, we put around 100 rounds through it. I know that's not a ton, but I've had no issues whatsoever. I've also used multiple brands of ammunition through it for those 100 rounds, including some steel case, no issues. Like I said, it breaks down real fast. The trigger's kind of cool if you train to use it, which I got used to it real quick, so no issue there. I would definitely get the double action option instead of just single if you want to carry like that one in the chamber with double action trigger for safety. Yeah, to do that, and I guess I forgot to show this earlier, you have a decocker right here. So if you chamber one in the round, so watch that little striker button there, you press this decocker here, now you got double action. So that gives you an option. So if you're only going to use single action, it's not going to affect you, but I would say it's good to have the option just in case, because it affects nothing to get that. And also, from what I've seen, the price is not affected there. Whether you got the single action or the double action version like this, it was priced the same. So me personally, I get it like this, so I have the option to carry double action if I want. This also gives you a double action backup on a bad primer strike. But yeah, that's going to do it. If things were different, I would definitely love to sit here and keep putting a couple hundred more rounds to this for you guys. I was actually enjoying myself. It's a pretty fun pistol to shoot, but given the circumstances and price of ammo right now, unfortunately, that's going to be it. Like I said, especially for the price, I'm really digging this gun. Wouldn't hesitate to get one. Like I said, there's some things about it that are a little different, but depending on the individual, those could be some pluses, and I gotta say, for me, they're pluses. I like this sight arrangement. I like the option to have double or single, and I like that reset is like 2mm. And even though this trigger goes all the way back, some people don't like that. And generally I'm one that don't care for it that much, but on this pistol it feels right. Like the ergonomics are set up right to where that's comfortable to pull it all the way back like you have to. But before I ramble on too much more, that's it. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like. If you want to be notified when I post, make sure you subscribe and hit all. You get notifications when I post. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.